welcome back to my channel. It's Pluto of Pluto's Muse here. I hope everybody is having an amazing day whenever you see this. This is going to be another timeless pick a card reading titled, Why Do They Fall in Love with You? All right, so this reading is, I'm trying to figure out it should... I'm struggling. This reading is really intended for you to hear why others fall in love with you. So it doesn't have to be one specific person. For some of you, there is someone that is in love with you. And this reading will entail why or how they fell in love or grew into love with you, right? Not always falling. But for others of you, this is going to be about just why people fall in love with you. When people fall in love, what is it about you that makes them fall in love? So you have 3 images on the screen. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Choose more than one image if you feel like another pile will resonate with you. Like, comment, share, and subscribe this video if you have the time. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Yep. I think that's all I have. Thank you so much for watching. Look at the timestamps. Channel songs are down below. Let's get started. My pile 1, you are the pile that chose image 1. All right. Before we actually get into your message, I'm going to name some dates or days or numbers or signs that may be relevant for your pile 1. Some of you that chose this pile could be born on the 20th. You could be 20 years old. Could be born on the 8th. You could be 8. You're not 8. Why do I always do that? You could be born on the 8th, born in August. Somebody in here could be a Pisces or an Aquarius or a Leo or a Virgo, or you're dealing with those signs. These could be the people that are falling in love with you or who have fell in love with you before. We have Virgo, Aries, Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius as the heaviest signs out here. So this could be your sign. This could be placements in your chart. Or this could be the people that have fallen in love with you. Okay? Or who are falling in love with you. So, pile 1, why do they fall in love with you? Pile 1, you're kind of a tough cookie to crack. Do people crack cookies? I don't know. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. And I feel like somebody in here, is your name Jimmy? Is your name Jimmy pile 1? No, but no jokes. All jokes aside, I feel like this pile is interesting. Some of you, there's an air of avoidance in your energy. Okay? And it may not be intentional. I feel like some of you are very passionate about your careers. This is something that people love about you, how passionate you are about your careers, how driven you are when it comes to what you want to pursue, how dedicated you are to your goals and your vision, how willingly you're able to remove yourself or remove people or things when it's no longer supporting said vision is lovable about you. But I don't feel like that is the true basis of what people love about you or why they fall in love. But that is like attached to it because I feel like the overall energy is a sense of stability. So a lot of you, whether you know it or not, you act as a source of stability for a lot of the people around you. And whoever this is that has fallen in love with you, they view you as unstoppable. Some of you are very good at manifesting. Some of you have helped this person learn more about manifesting. Some of you have manifested a lot for yourself, and either this person has heard about it or seen you manifest it. And they are in awe of how magical you are. And the thing is, it's not just magic. This is hard work. Some of you are very hard working. Some of you have also had to overcome a lot of adversity in the process of manifesting this. And this person absolutely loves this about you. Many of you that chose this pile are very sweet on the inside. Definitely on the inside, because on the outside, some of you may come off a little bit too busy to tame or to hold down. But when people do get close enough to you to love you, rather you be a man, woman, person, whatever it is, I am getting the vibe here that these people love being a part of the vision you create. So when you're talking about your goals and you're talking about what you want to build for yourself and you're talking about the things that are important to you, these people love when you include them. When they start to feel included in these plans, they love that. Very much so a leader. You are a leader in this pile. And these people are comfortable with being led by you, is what I'm getting. Like they love you because they feel like you are the type of person they're willing to follow. And maybe these are people that don't normally follow people, or maybe these are people that have never had a partner like that before, who was self-assured, who knew what they wanted, who knew where they were headed. Some of you, again, you're coming into contact with people who they're not used to experiencing the highs and the lows of life how you have. And this is why I'm saying that some of you, there's an avoidant energy in the pile, because some of you have had to operate out of a sense of survival for a while. And because you have this energy, there's a part of you that's always prepared for the worst. Always prepared to remove yourself. And I do feel like this is something that your guides are highlighting in your pile, because they don't want you to be alone. Pile 1, they don't want you to be alone. They don't want you to think that you're alone. Sorry if I sound stuffy too. I can't help it. I can't help it right now. I think something's going down, but take your vitamins, everyone in this pile. But no. Side note. That was a side note. Maybe that's how you are, though. Maybe some of you are like, take your vitamins, drink your tea, drink your water. Like, there's a parental feel to your energy, but it's not like you're parenting. I'm getting that you're a support system, again, a mentor for the people you date. And I feel like that's like your default energy. Like your default is to be in teacher, mentor, boss mode. But when people do get to see your soft side, some of you are very, very generous. Okay. Whoever this is that's falling in love with you feels like you're very generous with your energy, or have been very generous, whether it's your actual energy that you've been generous with, or your time, or you actually are the type that gift gives. People view you as being very generous that way. Others of you, there's like this energy here where, when you want to cuddle, you cuddle for as long as you want. You cuddle for as long as you want. Some of you like sleeping in this pile. People fall in love with you while you're sleeping. Okay? When you finally get to rest, they love you more. They love seeing you rest, pile 1. When people finally get the chance to see you relax, they're like, this is my favorite version of pile 1. Like, they think that you're super cute when you're relaxing. And I feel like it's because they know that you put so much energy into other people and into what you're trying to build for yourself. Somebody specific wants you to know that you're doing a great job, pile 1. I don't know who this is. I don't know whether it's like an ancestor or an actual love interest or a parent. But somebody wants you to know that you're doing a good job. So don't be too hard on yourself. Okay. Because some of you can be hard on yourself. And it's funny because I feel like a lot of you operate in an energy of letting others know, like, don't work too hard, work hard for what you want, but don't be too hard on yourself. Or, you're doing a great job. Sometimes you let people know when they're doing a great job. You definitely hold people accountable in this pile. They love that about you. But when you are telling people when they're doing a great job or they're aiming for certain goals and you're like, that was phenomenal, you did a great job with that, whatever it is, there is some level of like questioning on their end. Like, do you know that you're doing a great job? Do you know that you're killing it? A lot of times, especially if you don't receive a lot of compliments for what you've achieved, a lot of times people feel like you are such a big deal. You're a big deal. And I think one thing that people may not recognize is that you actually are harder on yourself than they can tell. So I don't know why this is. That could be a part of what they love about you. Maybe they know that you're humble. Okay, a lot of you are actually very humble in this pile. But you are a big deal. Pile 1. You actually are a very big deal for a lot of people. For a person in particular. And they don't want you to leave. Some of you may leave. They don't want you to leave. They don't want you to choose work over them. They don't want you to assume that you're not appreciated or that you have to be on your own. Because you don't have to be on your own. Okay, Pile 1? That's what they want you to know. Somebody wants you to know that you don't have to be on your own. And I don't know why I'm channeling this. For some of you, that's what I'm channeling. Like, I'm channeling what they love about you, but it's almost like if you're not willing to receive the love, they want you to know above all else, like, be open to me. Because somebody wants to love you properly or show you the love that you give other people. But some of you aren't that receptive. Some of you give when it's needed, but you aren't that receptive when it's time to receive. You may not ask for help often, and that's okay. You don't have to ask for help, but if you would, I'm sure tons of people want to help you, Pile 1, because you're so helpful. I also feel like, too, you're very intentional in this pile, and people love that about you. You move with intention. You give with intention. Maybe you're the type of person that, again, because you don't have much time to do things or because you are a busy bee, a lot of times people don't get the chance to tell you how much they appreciate you or see you in an energy where you are, again, emotionally open. So when you do choose to make moves with people, your way of communicating with them is through action or the intention behind what you do. Like acts of service type of vibes. I just got lost while I was talking to you, so I don't know if that made sense. But I'm getting, like, again, with this whole intention thing. Some of you move with intention. So let's say you don't have a lot of time to talk to somebody. But when you get to talking to them, it's like, I rescheduled this appointment to talk to you. I took my time out of my day to call you. I did this thing just for you. And I feel like the people who you do that for really appreciate it. If they've never told you that, they really appreciate it. But also, this is what's making them fall in love with you. The fact that you're making the time. The fact that you normally wouldn't, but you did for them. The fact that you listen, the fact that you care, they love this about you. The way that you include them in your world is very lovable. And they want you to know how worthy you are of that same type of treatment, Pile 1. So that is all that I'm getting off of this message, Pile 1. I mean, it's not that it's not more that I could say, but that's the gist of why people fall in love with you. People fall in love with you because you don't need them, but you want them. And when you want them, you show it. And you don't realize how great you are. Some of you don't know how attractive you are as well. You're just kind of hard on yourself, Pile 1. And that's okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. But, I don't want you to be even harder on yourself for being hard on yourself. But some of you guys are hard on yourself, and you need to know that what you choose to focus on will manifest. You do already know this. So try to focus on the positive and remind yourself how lovable you are and know that others love you. Okay? Because they really, really do. People fall in love with you very easily because of how you show up in the world, specifically in your career. But overall, it looks like across the board, you are the same type of person for everyone you meet. All right, so this is all that I have for my Pile 1s. I hope that made sense, Pile 1. I hope you enjoyed the channel songs. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you do, turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Bye, Pile 2. You are the Pile that chose image 2. What a lovely image you chose. Pile 2, before we actually get into your pile, I'm going to name some of the numbers that are important for you or signs that may be relevant to this reading. Could be people that have fallen in love with you. Could be people that you've fallen in love with and, clearly it was mutual. Could be people that are currently falling in love with you. Excuse me. Some of you that chose this pile could be Leos. You don't have to be. Somebody could be 34. Somebody could be 27, born on the 27th. Somebody could be a July Cancer or Leo. Somebody could also be a September Virgo or Libra. I'm also seeing heavy Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius out here. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. All right. So, did I say earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is out here as well. So, pile 2. And it's funny because one of your channel songs was Water Sign by August 8th. Somebody could be born on August 8th. I could be talking to a Leo, or this Leo loves you, or somebody's a water sign and they love you. Some of you guys are water signs. Somebody in here could have a real strong water placement, because I am getting like a very emotionally open energy in this pile. And if not emotionally open, there's just something here about you being empathetic. Pile 2. You're the life of the party, pile 2. I'm not gonna lie. Something about your energy, this was almost a little unexpected. This energy was a little unexpected for me. Because I do feel like you're the life of the party, but I also get a vibe here where somebody in your energy feels like you are just commitment material. You were always commitment material. You are always commitment material. When people see you, they want to commit. Even if they view you as being the life of the party or a good time or whatever it is, you're the type of person that people want to commit to because they feel like for the rest of their life, you'll be the life of the party. You'll always make their day better, pal, too. Okay, you have the energy of someone that is very confident and joyful, and a lot of strong solar plexus energy. So whether you're a Leo or not, you have this Leo energy about you. People fall in love with this Leo energy part of you. So again, you don't have to be a Leo. You could have fifth house placements. You could have a major Leo placement in regards to your career, you know, your sun, moon, rising, Venus. Anything could be on a Leo degree. Or a Leo is in love with you. They're falling in love with you, or they have fallen in love with you. But I'm just getting this strong, like, you shine type of thing. You shine from the inside out. And people feel like because you have the capacity to shine so bright and to make them feel better, you always help them see beyond their current situation. So regardless of whether they're sad or going through something harsh or having a bad day, some of you guys are so optimistic. And it's funny, even the picture that I chose, regardless of whether you're the masculine or feminine that chose this pile, or any gender for that matter, I am getting that the man who's being kissed in the picture, the woman's kissing his cheek, and it's kind of like you don't know how their eyes look. So, you know, sometimes when you look at people's eyes, you can tell whether they're happy or sad. But for some reason, I feel like that man looked like sad, like he was having a hard day. And, you know, if he was with his girl kissed him on the cheek. I feel like you're the type of person that's kissing people on the cheeks. Or if you are masculine, you're the type of person that's kissing people on the cheeks. You're trying to get them to cheer up. You're like, things are going to get better. We're going to have a good day. There's a very strong, fertile energy coming from this pile. So for some of you, the people that love you most are the people you've had kids with. Okay, this is the person that's talking about why they fell in love with you. For others of you, it's not about them having kids with you. It's more so about the things that you're able to build for yourself. The way that you're able to manifest is very, very attractive to these people. And I'm not getting it's just the energy of you being able to cultivate a lot for yourself that's attractive. It's the way you go about it. It's your essence. It's your energy. It's the way that you come into the lives of people that feel like they have nothing, and you show them that they have everything that makes them fall in love. These people fall in love with you because they feel like family with you. You make people feel at home. So if somebody doesn't have something to eat, you might buy them something to eat. You might share food off of your plate. You're the type of person that's helping out a lot of people. Some of you even have some level of status, like you're in the public eye, or you're just well known amongst people in your community, or when you walk in a room, again, you're shining so bright. People want to know who you are. People view you as a healer. People feel like you're very intuitive. People feel like you're very empathic. And because you have that type of energy, they want to be a part of your reality. A lot of people love, again, I don't know what you do for work, or I don't know what it is that how you show up at work, but I think that the people who love you most, or who fall in love with you, when they fall in love with you, is when they see you in your element. So when you're doing what you love, or when you're helping out people, or talking about the things that you love, like I'm getting the energy of somebody that when you talk about the things that you love, you light up. So if you're talking about something that you did that you love, you're lighting up. when you're talking about music that you love, you're lighting up, and if they're able to, like, if they're just talking to you through the phone or, over a video call or something like that, I'm not getting, like, if they can't see you, that's why something about your eyes are significant. Me bringing up the eyes. Some of you have really beautiful eyes. That's why somebody falls in love with you too. Somebody fell in love with you because of your eyes, or they fall in love with you because of your eyes. But I am getting something here where it's like, if they can't see your eyes, your voice is going to say it. So some of you guys are very expressive when it comes to what you love. But when people do see your eyes when you're talking about what you love, there is like a very childlike glimmer to your eyes that I'm getting. And these people love that. Oh, my throat got dry. These people love that. When they see you, and that's why I'm saying they might really love you because you let them have a child. Some people look at you and want to have a child. Other people have had children with you and they love you because you were willing to have their children, man or woman. You were willing to bear the fruit of their body and their ancestral lineage, and they feel like that is an honor for them, even if they've never said that, even if they haven't made that clear for you. This is something that somebody really appreciates. This made somebody fall in love with you, the fact that you are willing to do that with them, or that you are willing to do that with them. But for a lot of you, yeah, I'm getting, like, again, when you talk about the things that you love, there's this like glimmer in your face and in your eyes that makes them feel like, wow, like, I could stare at you for the rest of my life. Or it's just something about being around you. You make people feel very comfortable, very happy, very cozy, very excited. Some of you guys know the best places to go, or you put people on. People fall in love with you because you put people on to things. I do feel like there's like an energy here of you being like sassy. Okay, so if regardless of whether you're a man or a woman, there is something about you that's sassy, that's fiery, that is, you don't take ish from people. You're not the type of person to be stopped. And people love that. They love the way that you're able to keep going and keep moving forward. And I really feel like, too, because you have so much Leo energy in this pile, you're very loyal. So when you do love someone or when you do love something, you stick to your guns, you go for it. You don't let other people get in your way when you really love something. You may have even been this way towards someone in the past. Like maybe you had a lover where you were like, listen, I don't care what y'all are saying. I love this person. I'm going to keep loving this person. And your lovers love that. Your lovers are like, wow, like, like me, you really love me like that. Like I'm getting that vibe. Like these people are surprised that you are so dedicated to them or that you love them so much. But I'm getting this is like something that made them fall even more in love with you. Some of you are also very luxurious, or you care a lot about self-care. So you might be the type that like takes care of your nails, your hair, your body. You go get massages, you go to spa days, you do different things like that. And the people around you love that as well. They love that you're focused on self-care, that you're so consistent when it comes to taking care of yourself, or that you're willing to indulge on occasion. They love it when you include them in that as well. If you're the type of person that's like, hey, babe, let's go get our nails done. Let's go get our feet done. Let's go get a massage together. Let's take a bath together. Like some of you guys are willing to do stuff like that with your people, or your person, or just lovers in general. And they love that. They think that that's so romantic. They think that you are so dreamy. I'm getting like somebody in here, you're so dreamy. The people that you date daydream about you. The people that you deal with really, really daydream about you. Like there's an energy here where, like, again, life might be hard for some of the people that you talk to, or people have really like negative experiences that they've gone through in their past that have put them in this spaces, or these spaces of being closed off, or feeling like they don't have enough, or feeling like they aren't enough. And then when they come into contact with you, you make them feel like they have everything, like they've never been an issue. They were always lovable. You don't know why others didn't make them feel this way, or, there's nothing wrong with them. Like maybe people have made the lovers that you've had feel like something was wrong with them, or that they needed to, go through some sort of drastic change to be loved. And a lot of you are just so lovable, so loving. And this makes the people that are in love with you, or the people that want to fall in love with you, or who are interacting with you, fall in love with you. So, yeah, like I feel like you are the apple of a lot of people's eye, because you choose to make them feel like they are the center of your world. When you love people, you love them hard. Pile 2, you love people real hard. Again, there's like a real strong energy of you being loyal to the people that you love and giving them opportunities to grow with you, and they love that. One of your biggest pieces of advice in love, though, is if you're going through a rough time in love right now, or if you've ever had any experiences where people have like evil-eyed your relationships or didn't want you to be in love, or, you know, didn't want you to experience something good, keep going. Don't ever give up. Keep going. Don't let bad experiences in love hold you back. Because I do feel like a lot of times people don't like how happy you are, Pile 2. People don't like how you keep believing in love, like you're a hopeless romantic and all these different things. People don't like that. I don't know why. Some of y'all just get hate in general. Again, you might be in the public eye and there's a lot of people that love you and there's a lot of people that are, you know, bothered by the energy that you carry. But either way, I'm getting keep spreading love, keep being loving, and keep believing in love, because you're going to receive the love that you deserve. You're going to be with the person that you're supposed to be with. So I don't want you to feel like, you know, you're doomed because other people want to make you feel doomed, or that you're at it alone, or you're the only person in the world who has this energy, because I definitely get the vibe that there's other people that want to love you just the same. All right, so Pile 2, that is all that I have for your pile. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it made sense. I hope it resonated. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. If it did, turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Channel songs are down below. Check those out. May give you further clarity around your energy and why people love you. And that's all that I got. Talk to you guys later. Pile 3, you are the pile that chose image 3. All right. Pile 3, what an interesting pile you chose. Everybody's pile is so cool. I love these piles. Pile 3, before we actually get into your pile, I am going to name some of the signs that could be relevant for you, as well as numbers and things like that I'm seeing on the board. So somebody could be 50 years old or 44. Somebody could also be a Taurus or a Gemini, or a Leo or a Virgo. Aquarius is here as well. Cancer is here as well. This could be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Sagittarius is out here. I'm seeing Sag, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries and Scorpio as well. Virgo, heavy. Okay. All the signs that I name are the heaviest signs in this pile, could be relevant to you. Oh, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. These could be the people that are have been in love with you, are falling in love with you, or I almost want to say will fall in love with you, Pile 3. Because some of y'all, this is a slow burn pile. Pile 3, you don't fall in love easily, or it's hard to get you to fall in love with people. Not that it's hard to get you to fall in love with people. I actually feel like a lot of you are definitely lover girl, lover guys. But you take your time. You definitely take your time. And this is how people view you. For some of you, people fall in love with you because of your independent nature. But for others of you, I'm getting like, if you fall in love with people that are very independent, they love you because you are a steady fixture in their life that provides some level of stability. And I brought this up in another pile, but I'm getting that vibe with you as well. A lot of you have the energy of someone that, you know, whether you're a feminine or a masculine in this pile, for some reason I am picking up on like a masculine energy in this pile, where your masculine energy is the type that really, you know, is activated when you're in a love situation. And it's not that this is a negative thing. I almost feel like you become friends with your lovers first. And this is what your lovers may love about you, the fact that you guys are friends first, or that you're willing to get to know them before you actually try to commit. And they view this as being very endearing about you. People fall in love with you for how authentic you are, but also for how you support their authenticity, how you allow them to be themselves, or you encourage them to be themselves. You encourage them to be more open with you. You create the type of environment or atmosphere where people feel like they can be honest about their feelings and things like that. But at the same time, I'm picking up on an energy here of some of you being very slow to open up. And for some reason, this is what people love about you. The fact that when it comes down to your emotions, like logically, you'll do logic all day. Pile 3. Some of you are willing to talk about things from a very logical standpoint if you have to. When you want to, majority of the time. But I'm getting that, or you're dealing with somebody like that. But what I'm getting is that some of you have really strong, like, there's an intensity behind you that people can feel. They can tell how hard you love. They can tell how loving you are. So when you're hiding it, they view that as like lovable. Like they think that's lovable. The fact that you're not showing how much you love someone. And I'm not getting from like not like you being super mean to them or anything like that, but more so like you're showing love, but you're not saying that you love someone. And because you have this type of energy, people fall in love with you because they know that you love them. They know that you love them, but you don't tell them directly, and that's funny to them. But they also view this as endearing. Like some of you even pull away from your lovers. There's a lot of people that are confused as to whether you actually want to be with them. Pile 3. And some of you might be like, what? But I'm getting like, no. There's a lot of people that are actually confused about whether you want to be with them because you're so unconditionally loving. Like from a very friendly standpoint, I feel like across the board, you're just kind. You may be kind to everyone you come into contact with. And you know how some people love to say like, I like my men mean, or I like my ladies mean because then I know that they love me. I'm not getting that you're the type that's mean to people. And honestly, that can be a little toxic sometimes. We appreciate a boundary. You should definitely have boundaries with others, but who doesn't love a friendly person? I feel like some of you are actually very kind and considerate and open to everyone. And when you are that way, just as open as you want to be, not always fully open. Like, again, like I said, it's very hard for you to crack down and be super emotional and talk about loving someone. But the acts of love that you show, the way that you show up in the world is noticeable. Like people know that you're very kind. People know that you're very loving. People know that you have the capacity to love. That's why I'm saying it to the people that love you on a one-on-one basis. They feel like it's funny that you're so loving, but you still act like you need to take your time to show them that you love them. They're like, why is that? Why are you so loving to everybody and still loving to them, but you don't want to open up? They think that that's funny. They can tell that it's coming from a space of hyper independence, okay? Or like that you're just the type of person that's the backbone for everyone. Maybe you've always been the backbone for people around you, your family, your friends, things like that. So when they come into contact with you, they can tell that you're just used to being a solid fixture in general. But what they start to love about you most is the fact that, again, it's almost like you're tougher. You try to be tougher than what you actually are. And they view that as being very loving. It's like you're resisting the love. They don't know why you're doing that, but they think that that's very lovable. Yeah, and like I said, some of you even move away from your lovers. You may take time away from them to think. Like you might be easily overwhelmed by the love. Like, you're questioning the love. You're trying to figure out whether this is something that you actually want or need, and even taking the time to be so questioned, or curious about what it means and introspective. Some of you are very introspective. You could be even a little introverted. But because you have that type of energy where you're going within and thinking about it all and wondering what it said, or, what this person said, and trying to figure out what to say, the fact that you're this contemplative is very endearing. And again, I feel like over time, when people get to know you, they do realize that you're very loving, that you commit to loving others. When you're committed, Pile 3. I don't see you being non-committal. But you are very weary of getting your heart broken. You don't want to give your all to somebody and then be hurt. So you are willing to love people with limits initially. But then over time, it's like you really start to show your emotions. Some of you are also sapiosexuals in this pile. So there's something here about your brain, the conversations that you have with people, the way that you communicate with people. Like, I'm getting the vibe of someone, some people talk differently. And some people have it like it's easier to express their love. So when it's time to talk about your feelings, it's like it's rolling off the tongue. Some people, it's just so easy to be like, I'm in love with you and this is how I feel and I've always felt this way. And then for other people, it's like very logical. Like the way that you say it is like, I realized that I fell in love with you when you helped me out that one day. Like it's something like that. Like somebody in here, you fall in love with practical things, and people love that. People love that. Like that you're being very realistic about love. That you are looking for someone that is going to be like, again, a support system. You want somebody that is a companion. You want someone that is a companion. People love that. They're like, this person doesn't just want me to schmooze them or, romance them in a way that is false. Like you want real love. You want to be loved, flaws and all. I feel like some of you appreciate people, flaws and all, the things that they've been through, the scars that they have, mental scars, emotional scars, physical scars. I'm getting some of you are very, very appreciative of the people around you. And you're not very judgmental. And you're very inclusive. Some of you could even be in the LGBTQ. You don't have to be. Or some of you are just very unconditionally loving. You're very, again, you care about people you don't even know, right? You empathize with people you don't even know. You see a homeless person on the corner, you're showing them love. People are like, damn, I feel like you're the type of person that's showing love to so many people that, again, your lovers, the people that you're around most are wondering, like, do they love me or do they not love me? Because you're still being guarded towards them, but they know that you care and they feel like you'll open up when you're ready. And they're waiting. They are waiting. Pile 3. People are waiting for you to tell them how you feel or that you love them, or what you've been through. Okay. People want to know why you don't want to be loved on as, easily, or why you are someone that is more logical about love. Some people, this is a side note. Some people really love your baking. Pile 3, your lovers may really love your baking or your cooking or something like that. That's a side note. But I'm also getting to, I'm getting like, let her cook. Like somebody in here is like, people got to let you cook before you actually say how you feel or actually act on your feelings. But when you do, it's appreciated. Also, if there's somebody that you've been wondering if they love you in this pile 3, like if there's somebody in your energy where you feel like somebody has deeper feelings for you than they're showing, they do. Okay. This person does love you, but they also may not be telling you how much they love you just yet. For some of you, that is the thing. Like if this is about one specific person, there is somebody that's holding back their feelings from you that knows that you're doing the same to them, but they can tell that you're very loving. And they're willing to wait for you to open up. But they love you either way. They already love you. Okay? Yeah, I'm getting that. Like somebody can tell that maybe you're more focused on yourself right now, or you're focused on your career, or you're healing from something that you've been through. But they recognize that when the timing is right and when they are available for you the same way you're available for them, you're going to be in love. Both of you are going to be in love. When both of you stop questioning it, what this will be a relationship, or this will be a situation where you can fall in love. But this is the grow in love pile. This isn't the fall in love pile. This isn't an initial, I love you, we should be together. This is a nice to meet you, let's get to know each other. And then in the process of knowing each other, you guys are falling in love with each other. And then, at some point in time, the love will be expressed or shown or known between the two of you. But I'm getting the initial phases of loving you is very hard to read. I'm also getting to some of you in this pile. Definitely listen to your guides. Like if there was a word of advice that I could give you about your love life, listen to your guides in regards to what it is that you want to pursue or what you want to say or how you want to move forward in love. If you're not ready to move forward in love just yet, take your time, because when the love is ready for you or when you are ready for love, it is going to be there for you to receive it. But for others of you, I am getting the vibe here where it's like, if you are taking your time with telling someone that you love them, or if you have been processing your feelings and trying to figure out whether you love someone, having a discussion about your feelings may be beneficial, because I feel like somebody already loves you. Like if you're holding back because you don't know if somebody is falling in love with you, I feel like they are, and they just don't know how you feel. So that is all that I have for my pile ones. I was going to say one, I meant three. Some of y'all need to check out pile one, pile 3, but this is all that I have. I hope you enjoyed this message. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you did. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Channel songs are down below. They'll give you further insight on how you love or why people love you. And this is all that I have. I'll talk to you guys later.